The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back at it again. This is The Local Show. Thank you for joining us. It's just the home of fun and frivolity, and that's all due to Steve Roberts.
No, you're the one with fun. You got the puppy now at the house, so get
Puppy
the carpet
fun.
cleaners ready. I know your kids totally help and take care of everything. So, do you even know? Do you even notice that you even have the puppy time?
You know, it's worse than having a kid. You know, you're just constantly going after it. And I told you that the middle daughter, who is 24 years old, she took the brother of the one.
Oh, you know, I forgot that.
Yeah, so
that's right. You came back with two.
Yeah, and she'll bring the brother over every once in a while. To have some fun.
Rumble?
Oh, they rumble all over the place. They're just rolling all over the place.
Well, here at the studios, the dog's here, and everybody is loving.
Yeah, that's nice.
Loving the dog. You might not get it back. I don't know.
Well, that's fine with me.
I thought it would be.
I've had enough puppy for it's a waning thing. No, that's not true. I've grown quite attached. Like I've grown attached to this guy who's been on a couple of times. Yves Pierre-Louis is the what is your official title again? You are the vice president or the
vice president of operations.
That's
Northside
right.
Collision's correct.
Yeah. Northside Collision. Northside Collision has been around for a while. I'm not sure if you know the answer to this question. Do you know how many years exactly, or?
Oh yeah, we've been in business over 50 years.
Over
Absolutely.
50.
Yeah.
Good golly, things have changed. And
You think?
Yeah, you weren't in the business.
It's back when the horse and buggy. Actually, we still have a blacksmith.
That's funny. They actually, when I was down in Savannah, they have a prohibition museum, and they have the cars that they used to use to run.
That's how NASCAR started.
Oh, is it really?
NASCAR started because they used to run bootleg moonshine, and that was the whole thing with NASCAR.
Yeah. Well, they had all those old cars that used to transport it, and I thought, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, but 1974 is our.
That was your year, huh?
That's our year.
And that was the first one was in North Syracuse, wasn't it? Or am I wrong?
Yeah. It was on Bay Road there.
Okay.
South Bay, or
South Bay.
Yeah.
Where were you in 1974?
He wasn't even born.
Oh, come on.
That's a good question. I'm trying to think. That was a memory.
Were you a different state or a different? Because you're not from here, right? You're not from Syracuse proper.
Oh yeah, I'm a New Yorker though. I've been in New York for most of my life, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. So
okay. And what was your profession before the collision business?
Oh wow, we're going into.
I want to dive, man. I want to see.
He's a professional.
I want to see what makes you tick.
Yeah, what makes me tick. I used to be in the hospitality business.
Okay.
Prior to that, and getting into this, I used to be in the hotel.
When you say that, so you were running hotels, you were managing it?
Yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Wow. Anything that we would know, like a big one that
I tell you, they since I left in my honor, they've
changed the flags.
They're all buried underground now.
Let's never mention his name again.
You know who had a car over at Northside this week? A guy was Lori.
What happened to her vehicle again?
Yeah, she was back over. They had to replace a bumper or fender or something on one of the cars. So the staff at Zoe is keeping you guys busy over there at Northside. Is you busy time of year? I mean, the summer. I always think the winter people get more accidents and things. Does it shrink in the summer, or what happens in the summer over there?
Yeah, the business used to be very cyclical, especially before COVID. Definitely upturns and downturns where this time of year, July, August, you're very, very slow. Then the kids go back to school, pick up again.
And then whammo.
With the winter.
Is that because people are putting things off, or there's less accidents?
Yeah, I would think that less accidents. Just people are putting things off. A lot of summer vacations, people are away, and things like that. But
not as much road traffic in general, other than traveling out of state, right? Or maybe.
Well, traveling out of state. I mean, it's difficult to put your finger on it because every year changes.
Right.
And like I said, that used to be the trend. Now we see a lot more consistencies throughout the months. A lot more actually miles driven. I got a good little tickler that came up are going up. So that's always a good thing for us. Miles driven equals more people.
Like the national average of driving? Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, but if somebody gets it, so, you know, if you've ever been in a fender bender, the first question is the car drivable? So if the car is drivable, then people would tend to put it maybe, okay, I got to get it fixed, but if I can drive it and maybe wait a week to get it done, they wait a week to get it done, right?
Sure.
Or whatever. But are you busier maybe because you're just bigger with, 8 locations, 9 locations?
Steve, we have 9 locations now.
Okay.
And I actually just went out and took a look at another location that soon might be number 10.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And you need those locations because why? Tell people why.
Well, I think what it does mostly is it offers convenience. You know, I mean, for instance, right now we're about 20 minutes. Our shops are each about 20 minutes from each other.
Okay.
In the local market. So wherever you turn your head, you're going to see a Northside, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, well, and that is a good thing. I didn't go to Northside on I haven't had a collision in like forever. And then
We can change that.
Yeah.
Where's your car? We'll do that this afternoon.
I'll come out and there'll be a big dent in the door.
I'll let my wife drive your car. Just kidding. Don't listen. I didn't say that.
So I had this accident and brought it over to a place, but I was pleased because this place happened to be like 5 minutes from my home. So I know that convenience is important. Tell me about Northside. Do you take care of the rental car business side of it? And so in other words, if somebody gets in an accident, the first thing they're thinking is, I can't be without this vehicle. Do they have to go through their insurance and call, Enterprise or whomever, or do you take care of all that?
Yeah, we generally take care of all that in-house. So you come to one of our stores, we do everything, take you through the claim from A to Z. So it's really, really just seamless, and we put you at ease, make sure that you get into the car that you need. So yes, for most customers, Enterprise will bring the car right to our location, and they get right into the car.
Excellent.
We'll get that all set up for them, and we also have our own.
Oh,
we also have our own.
That's unique. I haven't heard of that.
It is unique. Yeah. If folks, some folks don't have rental coverage on their policy, some folks just need a car for a couple days, and we actually have a unit division separate from Northside called a replacement rental that we can provide them with a rental car.
So they're not stuck. Being stuck without a car is terrible.
Yeah, especially
right.
when you're relying
and if you have a
on
major
it.
repair, it might take a week or two, right? I mean, you got to order parts. It takes a little while, right?
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the quality of the repair and the parts that are used. Are replacement parts that are not OEM, original equipment, for those of you keeping up with things, used a lot in your business, or do you have to use OEM, and is that better?
Yeah, that's a great question, Tom. And I have been on here a lot because you know a lot more about collision than you ever did.
He's smart.
That's a great question. So really, it goes back and forth on that issue. So most folks don't realize it. They have an insurance policy which they decide. They choose the price point, and in their policy, it dictates what the replacement parts are going to be that are going to be used. So they've already made that decision. But folks don't really know that because they typically don't read their insurance policy.
That's right.
But it says it right in there what replacement parts are going to be used. For us, obviously OEM parts are the standard. Okay, there isn't really in most markets aftermarket parts, especially if they're CAPA certified, are designed to fit, perform, and look exactly like the OEM parts. So in most cases, there's really no difference. And then after that, there's recycled parts, which obviously are recycled, and they're actually OEM parts. They're just a little used.
So Northside Collision, locations everywhere, and you guys are really I think the highest branded, most name recognized place. If you have a issue, reach out to them. NorthsideCollision.com, Tom.